on?
What's up, disciplined investor?
We got Benzinga CEO Jason Raznick here with us.
The man, the myth, the legend, Tom Nash.
Peter Schiff on the Power Hour with us live today. Interesting, different, unique, innovative companies. Mia, you are live with us on the Power Hour. What's up?
Thank you so much for inviting me on.
Jessica Billingsley, that is the CEO of Akerna, the best trade idea resource out there. Boom! We are live back on another Monday night with the Ruell Report. Ruell, how are we doing tonight?
Pretty good. How are you doing, Aaron?
I am good. It's been an eventful weekend for crypto. I've been watching Bitcoin and Ethereum all weekend, really.
It has been a rocket type weekend. They kind of played that string out with Bitcoin pretty far. Like, I never thought it would get that low, but here we are, popping back up, back in the 40s. Like that, I don't know, it was down there for like maybe a week and a half under 40. Seemed like a really long time, but we're back in the 40s.
Yeah, and I mean, again, I was watching it too with the idea that I felt like, okay, if Bitcoin and Ethereum remain strong all weekend, then heading into the week, then I think tech and other stocks like that are going to do well, and vice versa. If Bitcoin and Ethereum are trading down, then I think, okay, it might not be a great week for tech looking forward. So, even if you're not actively trading crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, I still, want to watch it to see what it's doing.
Right, because Bitcoin and Ethereum definitely like run the market. You had people saying stuff that was like super reckless, like it was gonna go under like 25 or under 20, and it's just like, hey guys, Michael Saylor's still up here buying Bitcoin with MicroStrategy. If he's still buying, I'm pretty sure he doesn't think that it's going to be half of what it's going to be. You know what I mean? Like, if he's still buying, it's not going down to 28 or 20. It's just not doing that. So yeah, you got stuff like Cathie Wood saying that it's going to be like, I think she said like 100K by June or something like that, or by the end of the year. Don't quote me on that, but I know she said she definitely gave it like a bullish future. So, but yeah, today I want us to just kind of look at it and look at Bitcoin's like price chart to see if it's going to continue. And what I'm really going to hit us with is the top coins under about 50 cents. What I gave my patrons is the top coins under 10 cents. So if that's something you're interested in, just go over to my channel. It's darkhorsewatcher.com, and you can like and subscribe and watch any video. And I have the link to the Patreon there. But yeah, we're going to do coins kind of in between there, like between 10 cents and 50 cents. And there's any time left over, I'll talk some NFTs. And then after this, I'm going to have a talk back on the channel, and we're going to talk about play to earn games and the metaverse a little bit. But a little programming announcement. We're going to end this just a little bit short at like 7:45. And then next week is Valentine's Day. So we won't have a show that week, but we will the following week.
Yeah, Ruel, I don't want to get you in trouble with your wife, who's made a couple guest appearances on this show. So we'll start back up the week after Valentine's Day. But I hope for a nice Valentine's present for all of us, we get to the hot crypto markets to continue.
Heck yeah. It's also my daughter's birthday, Moonlight. So,
on the 14th?
Yeah. She's also my little Valentine. And that is her name, Moonlight. Moonlight Black. So let me share the screen here.
Yep.
So looking at Bitcoin. So let me go. I want to go to the day chart, and then I'm going to get rid of some of these indicators, and then we'll turn them back on because they're going to factor into what I'm saying here. Off. Well, that one we can keep on. Off. Okay. So quite a big come up here. According to the EMA, the 50 and the 200, it still hasn't crossed that as far as the day chart goes. But if we go to like the 3 or 4 hour chart, it has. So it's bullish on the 3 hour chart. If we go to the daily chart, it's gone up quite a bit. And usually when something goes up this much, you expect a little bit of a pullback. Um, Now when I come in here and I add the RSI here on the day chart, you can see actually it pulled back a little bit because it was like up here on the RSI chart a couple minutes ago. So it already kind of had that little pullback, which makes me think, okay, maybe it's going to go a little bit further. Maybe it'll go up to like the red. So I'm thinking that it possibly touches this 47, and then we can expect a big bit of a pullback. That would kind of fall in line too with this Wyckoff chart here. Like it looks like it has a little bit more of the green to go. Once it gets to the top of the green, we can expect it to come. When it comes on this side of the curve, it's coming down, as you guys can see right here. When it comes on that side of the curve, so yeah, I think we get a little bit more to like 47. Of course, not financial advice, and I think we see a little bit pullback there. And if it can cross this, taking that off again, if it can cross this fifth, if the 50 can cross the 200, then I think we're gonna have real fireworks, and we might go, all the way back to 60. But it's trending there, but still hasn't done that yet. And there's just one more indicator I want to add in. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. It's called the GAN fan, and it does a good job with kind of supports and resistances. As you guys can see with this kind of dotted line right here, you can see it kind of held at that resistance there. And this was just another kind of like tool that I was investigating, and it seems to work pretty well. And according to this tool, like I think again we're kind of, according to the GAN tool, it could probably get up to, where is that point? Like 50, possibly 50, which isn't too far off from what we were just looking at with the 47. So we can
Yeah,
probably use.
do you think we could come back down and retest that 40,000 level again? Or I mean, if we do that, are we not looking good? What's the deal there?
I'm thinking if we come back down to 36, then we're not looking good. Like
Okay.
if it comes back behind like to 36, then we can probably expect it to go like even the lowest point on here is like the 32 from this chart just alone. So I'm gonna say that 36 is kind of the right type of support here. So let's say 36 here, and then we got the 37. So right around this range. But that's a good question here. So that's what I'm thinking as far as Bitcoin goes. And then before I go into top coins under 50 cents, let me just see if there's any questions out here, y'all. Shelly, Scott, if you're here, group, woo. Phil Hall, hey. Yes, Moonlight. I love Moonlight's name. She lights up Daddy's day just like the full moon every day. She's Daddy's little girl. I love that girl. Um, okay, so no questions. You guys put in any questions that you have, because if we don't get to them here, I'm going to do a live stream right after the show, and we can get to those questions there. Lawrence of Canada, yo. I'm sorry what everything that's going on in Canada where you need like a a Vax card for everything, man. I hope you're doing well over there, man. But yeah, let's go to okay. So top coins under 50. But before we get to that, I kind of have an honorable mention, y'all. And this honorable mention, a big streamer has claimed it's his pick, but it's not. There's a group that's the 17th letter of the alphabet. I can't say it because they might pull our stuff, but if you guys want to put in the comments what's the 17th letter of the alphabet, it's a really big group, kind of around the presidency, and a lot of things have been happening publicly. They have called out this coin, not the streamer. The streamer just kind of piggybacked on it. Um, XRP. So there's been a rumor out for about 2 years that XRP is going to back itself with gold. And I told my subs about this. I'm sorry, I told my patrons about this, and we got into this around like 60 cents. So already we've seen like what is that? Like a 20-point gain. Scott knows he's one of the one of my Patreons. So we've already seen a 20-cent gain, but the rumor about XRP backing itself with gold has been around for about 2 years. But now that this 17th letter of the alphabet group has got onto it, um, that's just something to be aware of. You know what I mean? So, honorable mention XRP because of what this group has said and some of the truths that is pointed out in the past. Um, and yeah, so also honorable mention because it's above our threshold of 50 cents. But okay, so now we're going to get into the 50 cent group. 50 cent. But before we get into that, you got any questions on that one, Aaron?
No, I mean, we've seen Ripple around for a while. I thought, aren't there some? Isn't it harder to trade Ripple in the United States though?
Well, they're on KuCoin. They got
Okay,
removed from Coinbase. See, my man Aaron knows his stuff over here, man. But you can find them on KuCoin.
okay, good to know.
Also Gate.io if you guys have that. But yeah, so now my Halo, thanks for joining us. And definitely, guys, like and subscribe. I'm trying to make a push to 1,000 subscribers. I'm about at like 847 or something like right now. So, you know, darkhorsewatcher.com. But for our first under 50, we're gonna go with Crow, and it's sitting pretty close to 50. Might be a tad or touch over. Okay, 49 cents. Um, okay, so Crow had a nice little run, right? Went all the way up to like 90 cents. Thought it was at a dollar at one point. But let's go to 3 months, see if that. Yeah, it was dangerously close to a dollar, and then kind of just sunk out with the rest of the market. And here it's been climbing since 33 cents. We've been talking about this guy. Um, One of the reasons I'm really high on this is because if we look over here, and we've been over how DeFi stuff just really tracks with the growth of a coin. But if we look at the top 10 here, oh, those are DeFi um, platforms, or those are DeFi. Yeah, like those are DeFi. What is it? Not chains, like programs or whatever. Curve and all of that. We want to go to chains. Uh, so sitting in the top 10 is Crow with over 2.25 billion locked. And if we go look at it here, it's a steady trend upward. So with money just continuing to flow into Chronos, which is Crow's DeFi, which you can see. We have Crow right here. Um, I think it still has some more in it, and especially since it's already seen 90 cents already, I really do expect it to get back there. So Crow is number one on our list here. And the whole premise of this, and I told the patrons this with the 10-cent coins, is to kind of look at coins that have kind of already been there. So we're not really trying to make them do something that they didn't already do. That is way more apparent in the 10-cent coins than it is with these ones. Only about like half of these, I believe, have been where we want them to go. But sitting at 50 cents, all it needs to do is get to $1, and boom, we've doubled our funds. Not financial advice. Okay, so the next coin, very high on, is Seek. Now, Seek, I'm so high on. We've been over it before, but I just kind of really want to stress this as we go look at their website. I don't think people are really aware about like the metaverse and the things that it can really provide. Um, so Seek, like I said, they have a working phone app that you can download right now, both Android and Apple. Lady Gaga, Demi Lovato, Ziggy Marley, Ringo Starr, Jesse Reyes, so many stars here. And as you can see, they have the channels thing, sort of like a YouTube. And they have esports and concerts and stuff like that. Um, so they're trying to be like a MTV slash YouTube of AR VR. But what I think a lot of people miss with this too is the land portion. They're talking about coming out with some land. If we go over here to their site, okay, where is it? Somewhere down here. Okay, all right. Somewhere in here they have land coming soon. Okay, Seek Metaverse, and it's somewhere in here is land coming soon. I won't spend too much time trying to find it. Um, so when they get land, the thing to note here is I don't know if you guys know this, but let's see here. Land, Snoop Dogg, Metaverse. Okay, so Snoop Dogg has. Okay, so Snoop Dogg has some land in Sandbox, and this is the comment here. Someone spent 450K just to be his neighbor in Sandbox. So flash back to Seek, right? They got Lady Gaga, Demi Lovato, all these stars. You think someone's not gonna pay to be like Ringo Starr's neighbor in the metaverse, or
Oh
Lady
yeah.
Gaga's? Oops, sorry guys.
All
Or
good.
Lady
Yeah,
Gaga.
that's gonna be the new hottest thing, right? Is people wanting to solidify their status by getting some real estate in the metaverse, getting a cool site, whatever it is. I mean, companies are gonna come in and want to, build company sites in the metaverse as well.
That is correct. And you can go on Sandbox and stuff and look at the things right now. They already like they even have companies and businesses that are responsible for for buying land in the metaverse. And they're selling them to businesses. So here, take me off the share for a second so I can just talk about this one. So so um so it's a really big thing. No, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you.
Okay.
Uh, so it's a really big thing. Um, the land, like, and here's the thing too. Other people might miss, like, okay, so imagine like, and they already have a company that's kind of doing this. They're called Boson. They do this on the Decentraland Metaverse. They have dresses that you can buy in the Metaverse that they actually can make physically and ship to you. A certain company does in there. I think it's called, excuse me, Dress X. So that's what we can expect to see in the metaverse. And I use my Benzinga Pro. I search metaverse, and I see that Nike is hiring a director of the metaverse. So imagine, um, you got like Kanye or Snoop Dogg in the metaverse wearing the newest pair of their Nikes or whatever. Someone's going to want to buy that physically as well. So we're going to get a lot of crossover with commerce and stuff like that in the metaverse. That's going to be amazing. It really is. So that's that's why I'm really high on Seek, and we can share again. And coming back here, Seek has already gone to $1, past $1. So sitting here at 37 cents, all we got to do is get back to like 72 cents and we've doubled our money. So that's why Seek is like number one or like 1A on our list right here. So after Seek, we got Rose. So Rose, I've already told you guys about Rose. They're partnered with Facebook Meta. You can go check that if you want on Twitter. Facebook just hasn't acknowledged it yet. Now, when Facebook acknowledges it, this is going to go sky high, right? And then you say, okay, why hasn't Facebook acknowledged it? I don't know yet, but if we do this, let's just come over here. Uh, Aaron, can you tell these guys what Grayscale is?
I'm not quite sure really.
So, Grayscale is a company who does like crypto ETFs, and they've been doing it for a long time. They were doing it before it was kind of actually the thing to do. So they have a whole bunch of so they have a Bitcoin ETF that they had forever, but for right now it's on the OTC. And they did it, like I said, they did it before it was popular. So they've had this on the OTC since 2017. So um, that's why you see like, okay, boom, this was like when we first got that big old run on Bitcoin and everything. So basically, they're kind of like the OGs of crypto ETFs, if you will. Um, so for a company like that, and come over here and take a look, boom, they're interested in Rose. They wouldn't be interested in adding that, possibly adding Rose, if they didn't know something. And the thing to know is they're partnered with Facebook Meta. So that's really good to see. Along with the fact we come over here again, DeFi and a company's price. It's kind of linked. What do we have around the like 100 million mark? Oasis, Rose. Somebody pumped a lot in, pumped it out, and it's on a climb back. So we'll see what happens there. But then it doesn't matter. They're partnered with Facebook. Um, I expect we see something pretty big out of these guys pretty soon. And if we go back and look at their price history, they like kind of touched 60, right? So sitting here at 38, all they got to do is go to like 76, which will be a new high for them. However, you know, they're partnered with Facebook. So I not financial advice, but with the Facebook partnership, you would definitely expect them to hit $1 in my mind. So there. So that's number 3 on our list. Let's see what 4 is. Looking at the Patreon. HarmonyOne. Now, HarmonyOne, I told you guys about this on the channel at 6 cents. So even in this bear market, we're still sitting at about a 3x almost, right? I think this got, yep, so it got as high as about 35 cents. But if we come over here and look at these guys, DeFi, they got $1 billion locked. So they're sitting in the 12th place here. But it's all about this DeFi Kingdoms game. Um, they did a novel little concept with this game here, in that we're not going to be able to start playing. But they did a novel little concept where they combined play to earn with swaps and DeFi. So all of that's in the game where you can like get a hero and everything. Hey, Aaron, let me see if I can. Do you see my wallet when I do this here?
No.
Okay. How about now?
Nope.
How about now?
Yep.
No? No?
No, I'm seeing I don't see your actual wallet. It's just saying password.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you do see that. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then. Okay, so we can't actually play. Actually, stop me from sharing.
Okay. I like this. We're getting interactive on the stream. We're playing the live games.
Yeah, I just want you guys to look at this because me explaining it really doesn't do justice. And if you're a visual person like me, you like to see things. Uh, okay, we can bring it back now.
There we go.
So first of all, they have land because they're building like a metaverse thing. Um, but here you have like all this different stuff, and you can see how it's like kind of like a game, right? Um, so first of all, you have these. I don't know what's up that. So you have these like heroes, right? I don't know what it keeps asking me for. So if we go here, I'm gonna show you my hero professions. Gardner, not Gardner. Oh, okay, I know why it's acting like this. Sorry, let me go to the beta version. Okay, they obviously did not fix the resolution on the beta version, but let me go to professions. Okay, so you get these heroes. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Okay, so you get these heroes, and with the heroes, you can do these things like foraging, mining, stuff like that based off these attributes. And in doing that, you can do things like DeFi, like liquidity gardening. Um, it's a whole big thing. I have like a video on it, so I'm not gonna go too deep into it. But this has gotten so big that it even passed like Axie Infinity and like total users playing and stuff like that. And it's all about creating like DeFi into a game. So very, very interesting. Now, if you missed the boat on kind of this one, they're starting one on the Avalanche chain, and I would suggest instead of like investing into this one, you would invest into the Avalanche chain one if you want like heroes and all of that. But still, since this game exists, it's definitely something where I think it puts Harmony a step above a lot of coins. So for it to go past 35, and get to 40 cents. I definitely see that in this future because of the DeFi kingdoms here. And let's go back and just look at its total value locked. Where is it? Like 12 in it. Okay. So they had a big amount up here, and that's when we hit our little crypto dip. And they're still, they're still over $1 billion locked. So that's amazing. So HarmonyOne is our next one, our last one. Let's see here. I think we can get in two more before we have to stop here.
Yeah, again, where can folks find more on your more of your videos, Ruel?
Come on over to my channel. All you got to do is type in darkhorsewatcher.com, and bam, you're here where you can like and subscribe. And also, I did some things just to make things easier for you guys. I did some playlists like I don't know why it's not showing them right here, but I have a playlist where I have like the top stocks that like the top sectors to watch for 2022. Definitely check that playlist out. Let me see if why that's not being found. Okay. Where's the freaking playlist? Okay, I
On that
might have
top
to go
bar right there, up under your name, over to the left a little bit. Yeah,
right
see
here.
right there.
Okay. Okay, yep. Best NFTs for 2022. Prepare for 2022 playlists. LCX videos because everyone seems to love those. I get my best views on those. And shorts, and that's it. All the rest are like my rap videos and stuff that I like. But okay. So, let's cover. Okay, the total list is on the Patreon if that's something you guys want. But I'll go over affinity because we haven't really ever gone over that in this channel before. So, affinity token. This one you can buy on KuCoin. It's getting a bit of a pump up itself. It was as high as 99 cents. If we go look at all, oh wow, this guy was really high. As high as $2. And it's sitting here at 50 cents. That's a deal. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of Engine Coin, but Engine Coin, they're like the pioneers, I believe, of like the whole NFT type deal. Like Ethereum like pushed it like past the point, but they kind of originated that whole like token number. Like how you have ERC this and
Yep.
BEP that. They kind of invented that. Like, don't quote me on it, but that's what I've heard. So Engine is making their own metaverse, and it's going to be called Infinity. And where you can fact check that information at is right here. Infinity is developed by Engine. Engine pioneered the NFT industry. Blah 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 blah. So this metaverse isn't up and running yet. They just did some crowdfunding for it, but um, unlike Sandbox and Decentraland, which have run up to like $2 or $3, you can actually get this under $1. So I think that's a really really cool thing. It's going to be built on Polkadot. Polkadot's built on Substrate, so that's going to make it more like multi-platform. And another thing, one of those play to earn games that I've always talked about, Splinterlands, they're going to actually have a piece of land on there. So let's say Affinity Splinterlands. Hopefully it pulls it up. Okay, here it is. Boom. Check out this Crypto Slate article about Engine's Affinity Metaverse Fund. really awesome to have Engine diving into Splinterlands and can't wait to see what they have in store. Help us come welcome them to the family. And this is posted by Splinterlands themselves. So they're going to have a piece of land on there, which is going to be pretty cool. You're seeing a lot of these play to earn games kind of integrate into these big metaverses. Like I think I can't remember which one is on Sandbox. Maybe I can go really quickly try to look. It's going to squawk at me that I'm on the wrong network, but hopefully we can just go through that and just not worry about it. If it wants to load. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to remember, but there's another play to earn game that has a piece of land and Sandbox. I can't remember it off the top of my head, so I'll have to have that information for y'all next week. But yeah, we went almost over the full list. There's some few others, um, but yeah, that's what we got. And
Yeah,
just
and
to
again, guys,
recap,
if you guys have any cryptos you want us to check out, Ruel's going to keep streaming after this on his own channel. I dropped the link in the chat. You go check that out there. Go to darkhorsewatcher.com. Yeah, I'd love to hear the audience's thoughts on what coins they think are the best poised for 2022.
me too. Tumo Tectonic. I haven't heard of that, but we can look at it on on the live stream after this. Anybody? Hey, Matthew Allen. On Vivi, actually, I'm a part of a group called the Crypto Intelligence Committee. It's me, Underdog Crypto, Red Dad, Blue Dad, um, Professor Imfan Akpon, and then Crypto Pro. Check out Crypto Pro's content. He does a lot of stuff on VV. He buys a lot of NFTs on there. So I I don't cover it because he does such a good job of it. But Omi is another one of those coins that's a really good coin under like 10 cents. It's actually under a cent, I believe, right now. So yeah, so that is a VV. I like it a lot, but definitely refer to my man Crypto Pro. He does some good stuff on it, and let me just bring up his stuff right here. You can never, in my mind, you can never have enough good um, enough good resources. So I'll give you people that I trust. Because once you're done watching my videos, you can go right over and watch his as well.
And Ruel, I got to say before we go, there's one coin below 50 cents we didn't mention tonight that I think is worth mentioning. That's Dogecoin.
Oh, Doge. Oh, Doge.
Look, I got back into Dogecoin yesterday. 6.5% return so far. Looking at this chart, I liked seeing it trade sideways for a while, consolidate, and then we get this curl up. I'm trying to play it at least back up here to 18 and a half cents. I might trim my position there, but I mean, if we keep this momentum, I mean, look at Dogecoin the last week, 16% this last week. If we keep seeing this momentum, I see no reason we can't come back all the way up here to 25, 30 some cents. And from 16 cents right now, that's a pretty good move, pretty decent move.
You know what? From a chart perspective, I definitely agree with you. It has Elon behind it, but I just don't know what. Like Elon has his fingers in so much stuff. It's like SpaceX, Tesla. Like you got your fingers in so much stuff. That part does worry me, but I agree. Like from a chart perspective, it looks like it's reached bottom. So it's
And
definitely like a
Shiba
good
too.
buy.
Shiba's been hot too. So, don't count the dog coins out yet. Dogecoin and
Oh
Shiba
yeah.
doing well the past few days. But all right, y'all, that will be a wrap for us tonight. Please smash the like if you haven't already. It's free to do so, and it lets us know that you like watching our content. Again, go follow Ruel on his own personal channel. I'll drop that link one more time. Ruel said he will be streaming after this, so we'll be doing some more, or he'll be doing some more content. Hope everyone enjoyed the show tonight. Again, Ruel, thanks for spending the Monday evening with us.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you for those two things. I'm higher on Shiba than I am actually Doge, but thanks, Aaron, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, of course. And hey, I'm always watching, it's hard when you're doing all stock stuff, all crypto stuff to keep everything that's going on in the crypto NFT space, but every I'm constantly checking the levels on Ethereum, Bitcoin, and then I'll check, some of the fun coins too, some of the smaller ones. And I just noticed the other day, hey, Dogecoin chart doesn't look too bad. Then I kept seeing it up 2-3%. And I was like, yeah, you know what? This is what we need, because then once it starts getting more of those days where it's up 2-3%, then more people start talking about it again. Then more people go out and buy it again. Then it's up even more. So, I'm not saying, Shiba or Dogecoin gonna go crazy again, but could I see them continue to rise from here? Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Agreed.
Yeah, they're asking when
guys,
you go.
come on
They're
over
asking when you're going live.
Yeah, come on over to darkhorsewatcher.com. Yeah, I'm going live right away. Like literally like two like a minute or two.
All right, y'all. Well, we'll be back not next week, the following week for another episode of Ruell Report. Again, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Please smash the like if you haven't already and subscribe to the channel. The link to Ruell's channel is in the chat. He'll be going live there starting right about now.
Peace.